everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the luxurious world of fragrance with one of the most talked about scents this year. It is the Louboutin Fétiche Ebene perfume. So sit back, relax, and let's explore this enchanting fragrance together. Before we delve into the Fétiche Ebene, let's talk a little about the brand's fragrance line. Christian Louboutin is well known for their iconic red-soled shoes, but their venture into the world of perfume has also made quite a statement. Each fragrance is designed to tell a story infused with sophistication, art, and a touch of provocateur. The new Fétiche collection consists of 5 bottles of precious treasures where powerful emotions of desire, devotion, distraction, obsession, and tease await release. Each fragrance in this collection possesses its own unique allure, yet all are united by the common thread of carnal desire. Today I have here the Fétiche Ebene from the collection, and this scent is encapsulated into a stunning bottle that is as eye-catching as any of the Louboutin shoe designs. The bottle in itself is a work of art inspired by the world of haute couture. Our Fétiche fragrance bottle takes inspiration from the iconic Louboutin stiletto. This elongated and statuesque shape is an invitation into the world of fetish, inspired by Christian Louboutin's collaboration with David Lynch. The bottle in itself actually evokes several emotions, and just by holding the bottle, it actually feels slightly dangerous, and yet the design is just so exquisite. It's almost as though it's this beautiful design and creation that does truly get your heart racing, because it actually does look slightly dangerous and feel slightly dangerous in your hands. Fétiche Ebene translates to ebony fetish, and the scent is a beautiful blend of deep, luxurious notes that evoke both mystery and sensuality. It's described as a woody floral scent with notes of coconut water and ebony. This exclusive fragrance from Christian Louboutin is said to embody strength and seduction all at once. I love its seductive warmth, and it does have a sensual profile. It's musky yet light. It's long-lasting. It's described as refreshing and attractive. A splash of coconut contrasts with its dense doses of cedarwood. Its strength and seduction all at once. There's just this irresistible quality to the scent that makes you want to spray it again and again. And there is a subtle essence of coconut adding to the addictive sensory experience this perfume creates. It's woody, warm, and spicy, made for both men and women. It was launched in 2024, and it has a racy allure with, again, notes of cedarwood, which is an exceptional ingredient that is part of its woody depth. I've recently purchased the Fétiche Ebene, and it's truly not just a fragrance, it really is an experience to wear this. I purchased this on my most recent trip to Beverly Hills, where I headed into the Christian Louboutin boutique with trying to find a new fragrance in mind. I had heard so much about the Louboutin fragrances, and I could not find any in store though to try. For example, I would go to Neiman's or Saks and they don't have them there, so I went into the boutique in itself. I had to specifically head into the boutique to try this in. So I did that on my last trip to Los Angeles, and once I was in the boutique, I met the SA Hector at that location, and he took me through all 5 of the Fétiche collection fragrances, and they all smelled absolutely incredible. I would say they all pretty much do smell musky, seductive, and the one that we chose was this one, the Fétiche Ebene, because it was a little lighter and sweeter in the notes, and Hector said that he thought this one maybe might have been more feminine for me. They all smelled absolutely incredible. I personally couldn't decide which one, so actually Hector chose for me, which I was so thrilled for because they all smelled so incredible. I never could have been able to pick just one, but again, because this one does have notes of coconut in it, it is maybe slightly more feminine for me, and I do feel like this is a feminine scent for me personally. I don't feel that it's even unisex. I feel that it is more feminine for me personally. I do feel that way. It's very seductive, and it does leave you feeling more confident for some reason, and I'm so glad I was able to get this scent. Now, when you first spray it on, I immediately felt captivated by the warmth of the spices mixed with the sweet wetness of the coconut. As it settles, I love how the notes come through, making it feel both warm and again seductive and intoxicating. I recently wore this to an event and I received so many compliments and so many people were asking me what fragrance that I was wearing. Someone actually said I smelled like an aphrodisiac. So I was definitely only wearing this fragrance that night, although this fragrance does mix very well with other fragrances because sometimes in the daytime I will mix this with a slightly sweeter scent just to give it a more fruity essence to it. But at night I also do like to sometimes mix this with oud to give it more depth, but actually in reality you don't have to mix this with anything. It smells perfect and incredible on its own, but if you did want to mix it, it would mix well with other fragrances because I don't feel that this is overbearing whatsoever. This fragrance does have the ability to make you feel actually truly seductive and alluring, and my husband actually loves this fragrance on me, and he generally does not like any fragrances aside from say something vanilla, but he actually does love this scent, and so I was really happy about that. It is perfect for a night out or a special occasion where you want to leave a lasting impression. This fragrance is definitely on the warmer side, and I'd recommend it for those who appreciate deep, complex scents with a touch of luxury. If you love perfumes that make a statement, then Fétiche Ebene is worth considering. It's a great scent for fall and winter, although I could definitely see wearing this in the summer as well, especially summer nights. I also love how I can spray this fragrance quite liberally, and it never has given me a headache. It doesn't ever come across as overpowering. Even I did spray on quite a bit. Even I thought it might be too much, and my husband said no, it smelled so good. So because I normally don't really spray that much perfume on myself. I'll normally give myself one spritz, two maybe, but with this I don't know, I've done maybe, I'll keep spraying it because I love it. It's just incredible. It's just so addictive, truly. And so I want to keep spraying it, and I will keep spraying it on myself. And but it's never too much. It never winds up becoming overbearing or again giving you a headache. And so it's really, really special, really unique, because some fragrances are too heavy and too rich for me. And so I'll only do one spray, and then actually maybe some fragrances even two sprays, and I might start to feel it's too much, but this one is not. There's just some sort of lightness to this, that it's musky yet light. On the bottle, I just can't get over how exquisite it is and how beautiful it looks even on my vanity. It's so gorgeous, just absolutely stunning. It does, once it dries down, you will smell, there is a powdery, I personally love the powdery dry down. I love this, and normally I don't like a powdery scent, but I actually love it in this fragrance. It just gives old Hollywood. It smells almost glamorous in a way, but it's very subtle, I would say, but it is there. It does dry down again to this kind of powdery. The first notes are the woody and the musky, and then you get the coconut and the sweetness, and then you come to the powdery essence, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I equate that a powdery scent with, again, like an old Hollywood vibe, like something just very Hollywood. I don't know if you've ever been to Hollywood. There's a lot of scents in Hollywood that, or even 1950s sort of makeup. If you've ever smelled it, it is made of 86% natural ingredients, and it is 100% vegan formulation. So I love how I can feel good about spraying this on my skin. I normally don't spray a lot of fragrances on my skin, but this one I feel very good about spraying on my body and on my skin, which I'm so happy about, because I do love how fragrances will mix with your own natural chemistry and create this intoxicating effect, and this definitely will do that for you. And so I really do feel good about putting this on my skin because of the primarily natural ingredients. I would say that this perfume also has somewhat of a zest to it. It has something very vibrant to it. Not very vibrant, but it's because it's hidden underneath the muskiness. It's a vibrancy. It's so incredible. I guess that's the fruitiness. And so you do smell that fruitiness. I wouldn't this is described as a woody scent, but I wouldn't really describe it as woodsy. It is really more musky, but then it's fruity, and it's also has the sweetness of the coconut, and then it has powder to it, which reminds you of, again, like an old Hollywood type of scent. So it's really special. It's very unique. It's really incredible. Christian Louboutin actually began making perfumes in 2016 with the release of 3 fragrances, and in 2020 he launched his Loubi World collection, which includes 7 fragrances. Louboutin's foray into the world of fragrance was a natural extension of his desire to empower women to express their femininity. He has said that perfume is fascinating because it's present and then it's immediately past, inscribing itself in your memory and subconscious. Louboutin's beauty line also includes nail polishes, lipsticks, liquid eyeshadows, and liners. This fragrance does retail for about $295, and I know it's very hard to find. I do believe you can get it at Nordstrom and at the Louboutin boutique, but I actually did have to special order this because it was sold out in Beverly Hills. So I had to order it, and it took about a month for it to get to me, but I'm so glad that I was able to get it because it was not available. It was all sold out at the Beverly Hills location. So if you're looking to elevate your fragrance game, Louboutin's Fétiche Ebene just might be the perfect addition to your collection. Have you tried it yet, or are you planning to? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've enjoyed this video, then definitely give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more fragrance, beauty, and skincare content. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep shining.